Hello, welcome to Clutch My Pearls, the podcast where I, Emily, learn all about the smut that my friends are reading. It's our birthday, and as always, I'm joined with Vanessa and Barbara.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Oh
We
my
did
God.
it.
Season 2, episode 53.
Yay.
What?
I feel like we should go in like seasons, it's a years, and then but
Okay.
still continue our episode numbers.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is 53.
I love that.
We all have our birthday crowns on for who knows how long until they start to hurt our heads.
It's our
Already
anniversary.
happening.
It is. It's our birth anniversary. And
We're Libras.
what does that mean for us?
We're just like social,
Yeah, silly.
just like, you know, the best zodiac sign.
Yeah, who else is a Libra that we know?
Oh, it's me.
Oh,
Also, Jeff Goldblum.
Hey.
We were talking about that before we started.
Yeah, he can get it. Independence Day on.
Oh my God, yeah.
Only from those years.
There's
Yeah.
a range there. It was just like, well done, sir.
Prime.
Yeah. So for today's birthday episode, it's a super exciting special episode. Barbara, do you remember
Oh my God.
a couple of weeks ago,
No.
like shaking, that I asked you if you like surprises?
Oh my God. What is this? Live on camera. What? Yep.
Vanessa and I got together and we wanted to do something special for our birthday.
What is this?
And
Why are you shaking? You already got me little Skittles. This is too much.
I'm presenting a book today.
What?
I read a book.
What?
I read a book for our birthday.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know how to process
Yeah.
this.
I read a book.
I forgot to write down my guess in an envelope.
Emily knows how to read.
I had to take 2 weeks off of work to read a book.
Hey, audience, what is happening? What
Yeah,
is it a
surprise.
murder mystery? What's going on? Oh my
I'm
God.
presenting today. I'm presenting a book today that I have been wanting to hear about.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
It's from
Oh my
Vanessa's TBR,
God. Okay, yeah.
but I said it's not scary.
Nasty.
And
Not all of my TBR is nasty.
I'm not wrong. It's nasty.
it
all nasty.
also, I want you to think about it because I think I want to say the book name before.
Is it Twilight?
No.
I knew it.
But do you remember when you were showing us TikToks that we liked? And we were like, oh, this guy chopping wood, whatever. And then you're like,
The figure skating? Did you take the figure skating book from me?
Icebreaker.
I knew it.
Icebreaker. That's good because I haven't read that one.
Good.
I've heard such good things
I
about
had
it.
2 guesses.
Was this one of it?
Yes.
This is
And
a hard. She got an actual book here.
I
I'm
got
so
know.
flustered.
the audiobook, the Kindle version, and the hard copy.
I'm so flustered. I'm so excited. Are you stressed? Because is that why you were shaking?
I'm sweating.
See, that's why we're always sweating.
Yeah.
Why are you nervous?
sweating.
This is
That's why I
why.
wore a sweater today.
Do you need your baby bopper? Do you have
I
everything
have one.
you need?
You see,
Oh
I
my
have a
God.
table next to me.
This is so exciting.
I even brought fake cards.
Is this the one you thought? You thought this was one of them?
I thought it was either this book or the fine
Twilight.
print.
Oh, what's that?
Yeah.
It's like about amusement a guy
I
that
read
owns
that
an
one.
amusement park, and
Lauren
she said,
Asher.
"Oh, you've read it?"
I believe I've read it. Yeah.
Emily said that it was not scary, and I was like looking through my TBR,
it's not.
and I was like, these are the only 2 books that don't. Icebreaker sounds scary.
She says, I was like, that sounds scary.
That sounds scary. How is that? Oh my God.
but I knew she had seen the picture
Because
so
every time we've gone to Target, where I'm like, oh, what about this book? Because
Yeah.
this is the book.
at
Yeah.
Target.
Before we...
Does it have the
has
Target
20%
sticker?
off Target sticker
Hell
on it.
yeah.
Before we started this podcast, anything, I was like, oh, it is at every checkout counter.
Yeah.
It is fucking nasty.
yeah,
Nasty.
I have heard it recommended left, right, and center all over the place. Everyone is
Yeah.
like, let's take a vote. Shall we take off our crowns? I'm going to take off my crown. It's
Yeah.
starting to hurt.
Take off my birthday crown.
mine kind of reminds me of like a maid too.
It's cute. Oh, nice.
So I worked on a little scrapbook for it.
Oh my
I make it
God.
crafty.
She's, of course, going the extra mile, and I'm like scrolling
She's
like
only
nonsense.
doing one, and it took her
True. She
4
has the
weeks.
time. Oh
Once
my
a year.
God.
I put stickers on it and everything.
May I raise my hand?
Yes.
How is it that Vanessa knew about the surprise and I didn't?
Because
What
it was her
my
big
book?
If
That's
it was
an
the other way
excellent
around.
point. You literally can't steal it unless you. Okay.
If it were the other way around, you would have known.
Oh, I'm bumping my mic a lot. I bet it's making noises.
I
Okay.
also felt like it was just too much pressure for the yearly episode.
Yeah.
For me to pick
Yeah.
a book.
This is great.
I feel like it's like we used to know someone that they would only give their husband a blowjob on their birthday. So this is my like once a year. I'll do something.
This is for the fans.
I have so many thoughts. You just sent me in so many different directions.
Ooh.
Vanessa and I were at the salon the other day, and this This bitch, I was like, are we doing the same book? And then we had like a 10-minute conversation where she's like, oh, are we?
But
are we doing the same
that
book?
This episode would be
I
different.
had something was up with this episode. I knew it. Where's the moon? Okay,
Is it Aquarius moon?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It might.
That was last time.
No, it might be.
Anyways, Icebreaker, a Maple Hills novel by Hannah Grace.
What year did it come out? Oh my god.
Published in 2022. It is 429 pages.
Okay.
When do you think the first coming is?
I know
I
it's
have it
nasty.
under my little flap.
Oh my god, 175.
122.
78.
Oh damn.
He eats her out.
On the ice?
No, up against the door.
Oh my god.
Oh.
This one is so popular. The thing that stood out to me, this is why I also asked last episode, have we ever done a book with 1 million reviews?
This one has?
No, but almost. But the Love Hypothesis is like 2 million.
Yeah.
This one has 938,000 ratings on Goodreads.
Whoa.
Anyways, synopsis.
Oh my gosh, she's doing so great.
I can't believe she has the real book. It's so funny.
Are you so proud of her?
These are for all my quotes, and then these are all my like nasty scenes.
Wait, who's gonna read it? Not it.
I know.
We don't have to.
You can.
Because you guys aren't necessarily fully consenting, I'm fine to like to take the hit.
Also, now you're calling me out for making Barbara read?
Because it's also no, it's fine to read like, like a full like thing, and then it's also there's a lot of nasty parts throughout it. I don't know, it's all different.
For reference, the one where I had to read was a bonus episode. So if you're not subscribed to our Patreon at Book Boyfriend or above,
yeah.
what's the Patreon?
Patreon.com/CatchMyPearlsPod.
Everywhere.
It's so funny. We haven't recorded in like 9 years, and now we're coming back, and Emily's doing it, and I feel so like.
Yeah, I'm sweating.
So that means we haven't done a book in 4 weeks.
Oh my God.
I won't have done a book in 4 weeks because you're doing one tomorrow.
Yeah. Anyways,
We're going to be rusty.
he's the one thing she couldn't plan for. Anastasia Allen has worked her entire life for a shot at Team USA. It looks like everything's going according to plan when she gets a full scholarship to the University of California, Maple Hills.
You read so much more exciting than we do. She's already blowing us out of the water. She's made a fucking scrapbook. She's got like, oh my God. She's done the actual, like when I read physical books, everyone is like, they do the tabs, they do the, and I don't. Like okay.
Once a year.
Once a year.
Remember how yesterday I also asked you, how long does it take you to read like 400 pages? And you were like, I don't know, like 4 hours. And I was like,
been reading it for
like,
4 years.
She's gonna
3 weeks.
wring my neck.
Oh, okay.
I will say, after I was thinking about that, that's me just reading a book, not reading a book for this, where
Yeah.
I'm like talking about it and taking notes and figuring out where the comings are and all that, you know?
Figure out where we're coming.
It was a lot of like stuff. It definitely got to a point where I was like, oh God, I'm going to read my stupid book.
This is why she doesn't read.
Yeah. So anyways, she lands a place on the competitive figure skating team because that's what colleges have. Nothing will stand in her way. Not even the captain of the hockey team, Nate Hawkins.
Nate Hawkins.
Nate's
Anastasia Allen.
Anastasia Allen, Nate Hawkins. She also goes by Stassi. Nate's focus as team captain is on keeping his team on the ice, which is tricky when a facilities mishap means they are forced to share a rink with the figure skating team, including Anastasia, who clearly can't stand him. Forced proximity.
Enemies to lovers,
Yes.
but not enemies, but lovers, but enemies.
I saw something about cinnamon roll boy. What's that?
That's where like gooey, soft, warm, sweet, like he's just like the warmest,
That's Nate.
sweetest. All right.
But when Anastasia's skating partner faces an uncertain future, she may have to look to Nate to take her spot. Sparks fly. Wait, what? Oh, to take her shot. Sorry. Sparks fly, but Anastasia isn't worried because she could never like a hockey player. Right?
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 Wait, so does he have to figure skate?
Find out.
Well,
Because it sounds a
She
lot
becomes
like
the
cutting
goalie?
Oh,
Cutting edge?
yeah.
yeah.
Yes and no.
Yes and no. Okay,
Yes and
great.
no.
You're
Anyways,
doing a good job of avoiding our questions. Love it.
I'm used to it.
He faces a hardship or something like that.
Well,
And-
their ice skating rink melts. There's like
Sure.
a prank.
And they have to share.
So then they have to share they have to share an ice rink. And Anastasia is like, that doesn't work with me. She's very busy planner girl.
Yes.
She's very uptight. She's really
She's
like,
trying to get Team USA. Like she doesn't have time to fuck around.
if she doesn't make it to the regional, she doesn't make it to nationals. If she doesn't make it to nationals, she doesn't make it to the Olympics. If she doesn't make it to the Olympics, then none of this
Nothing
matters. Her whole
matters.
life didn't matter.
When I start talking like this, Eric's like, you're stacking. And I'm like, am I stacking or are things stacked?
Yeah,
There's a
exactly.
difference.
So we can go through, I can tell you characters as we go along the way, or I can tell you the main characters here. I'll give you a brief overview of Stassi. She's uptight, kind of fucking annoying. She's very into her planner. Her psychiatrist was like, if you plan things, that'll help with your anxiety. She's got anxiety stuff. There's a lot of, or not a lot of, but it's featured heavily disordered eating, restrictive eating, stuff like that, which is
Gymnasts and
listeners.
figure skaters.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Virgo sun, rising, Cancer moon. That did come up.
There you go. She's a softie, but she doesn't want to show it.
Yeah, she's adopted from Seattle. Long brown wavy hair, bluish eyes, tan glowing skin,
Zendaya.
perfect body.
I have a whole list in my phone that's on my notes app that's literally called Hot Guys and Gals because I feel like we need to like expand our horizons. Jeff Goldblum was on there as of Independence Day and I put it in parentheses, but now I can't see it because I am filming. So,
I just kind of pictured the people on the cover.
yeah,
Just
Dakota
kind of
Johnson.
like a
I don't know.
Human version of that, you know?
Perfect. Love it.
Is it
Nate.
Don Johnson?
Ooh.
I said Dakota Johnson.
Oh.
Don Johnson is her. Yeah, in a
Yay.
little. Oh my god.
It could definitely be a Zendaya type, or whoever you think. Nathan/Nate. He's captain of the hockey team, 6'4", perfect body, muscles all day long, bright smile, longer brown hair. Just whatever.
Some guy. Great.
Rich family. Not great relationship.
He's
with
a
his
hockey
family.
player. That kind of makes sense.
Rich.
Rich.
Sympathetic, sweet boy, takes the fall for others. He's so good at hockey.
Sympathetic sweet boy. You're kind of losing me.
Yeah, but he fucks.
Okay.
So
Back in. Never mind. I forgot.
He's a beast in the sack.
Okay. You can be like sensitive or whatever.
He knows his way around a body, yada, yada.
Stassi posts a lot of inspirational quotes online and stuff, which is still just kind of like fronting, but she's going through a lot.
Okay.
Anyways, she lives with her skating partner. Her skating partner is named Aaron. I didn't remember
Aaron,
the
is this
description.
a woman, a man?
Aaron, man,
Okay, got it.
because it's a boy and girl team. I pictured the boy from the.
So Nate has to step in and be her partner on the ice.
Maybe, kinda.
Okay.
Kinda. Anyways, she's focused on her figure skating stuff. She lives with her partner, Aaron. Aaron sucks.
Fuck you, Aaron.
Fucking Aaron.
Glenn Powell?
Aaron.
Glenn Powell?
Aaron. Yeah, I pictured the guy from those TikToks that you sent me, but the good guy.
The good guy. You pictured the
Because
good guy
he's
for the guy
blonde.
who
I pictured
sucks.
a blonde guy. I don't know if he was
Gotcha.
described as blonde, but that's just what I pictured.
Charlie
because I
Hunnam.
needed to picture a really good figure skater in my head because he's really good.
Sure.
But he sucks.
But he sucks.
piece of shit. He's controlling.
Oh,
the
so
suck.
you're picturing her figure skater duo.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
But you can picture whoever you want.
It's funny because I looked this book up when you showed me those videos, and I was like, maybe I should do this book.
Look at us.
Don Johnson. That's what I'm picturing.
He's kind
hot.
of controlling. He
Back
always
in the day.
he always says stuff to Stassi like, "Oh, you're getting too heavy for me to lift."
Cute.
Or, yeah, he
Ew.
sucks.
Work out
sucks.
more, bitch.
Yeah, but then it's also like Stassi makes a lot of excuses for him, which is a little annoying.
Well, she got a Cancer moon. She's gonna go ahead and try to nurture everyone
Well,
around
and
her.
it's her partner. She's just trying to make it work.
Yeah, she's like, I have to
trying
make, it work.
Yeah,
That
because she's
comes
got to
up a
get to
lot.
regional. She got to get to. She got a whole
Yeah.
list. She got a stack.
Just deal with it.
Yeah. So, anyways, they're all doing their shit. Hockey team gets pulled in where they're like, the rink is melted.
Who melted it?
Great joke.
They were like, it's someone from a rival team from UCLA, likely.
I don't know why I'm suddenly picturing this as high school, and I'm okay.
Basically is.
Basically,
You know?
Oh, yeah. How old are they?
21.
21.
I think Nate might be 22. She's a junior. He's a senior. So there's a lot of stuff where it's like, oh my God, you're going to go to the NHL next year and I'm going to be here alone. Meh.
What are we gonna do? Write letters?
Right. Just
What's
be
your
fine.
Snapchat? I don't know.
Yeah,
What do the
exactly.
kids do these days?
What's that?
But because of the prank, because it got melted, it fucked up a component. It's going to take weeks to get repaired.
Weeks, Vanessa.
So
What are we
Stassi's
gonna
just stomping
do?
around.
We're all
She's
gonna
being
fuck on the
annoying.
ice.
Ooh, maybe.
I'm getting
Puck
excited.
around?
I'm getting excited.
The sports president, what? Like, who's the sports president? I don't know. Implements a no partying policy that goes nowhere and
President
is
of
never.
the sports club?
I think it's like the heads of the sports for the college.
I'm
Okay.
picturing the guy from Breakfast Club.
Yeah, he's like that. But then he never really comes up again, and this whole like no
Perfect.
partying thing ever gets mentioned again. Like
Yeah.
they throw a party that night, and there's never.
Yeah, because it's not actually a rule; it's a liability thing. I told them not to party.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but then they have parties like all the time.
Yeah.
Anyways,
It's high school.
Okay.
Since the hockey rink is destroyed, they have to share a rink with the ice skaters. Stassi is upset. This doesn't fit with her planner. This is not what she planned for. This is not
Virgo.
what she wanted. She has regional students and she has to practice. And if she has to wait for the hockey team to get off the court or whatever the fuck it is, the rink, she's just sitting there, just I have to get on there. And then sometimes if they're going too late, she'll just fucking go out there.
She's in California, right? So she can't just go find like a frozen pond or
Yeah.
anything.
No, and a Frozen pond comes up later.
Does someone almost drown? I love when that happens. Does it? Say yes or no. Maybe. Yeah. Does it? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe.
Little Women when and the,
Oh my God.
That made me think of Fried Green Tomatoes when the train runs them over. Oh.
That's not
not
Frozen
at all
Lake.
What you're going at. That's not cute.
It's still the same trauma.
Oh, thanks. This is why Emily does a book once a year.
So the truth about the rink comes out. They find out what it was.
It was Aaron.
One of the players, they maybe said a name, and I can't. There's like 8 hockey players. I can't really keep track
so it was
of.
one of the hockey players fucked something up.
One of the other hockey players fucks a girl from UCLA. She gets pregnant. Her boyfriend, or the guy that she was fucking around with from UCLA, is
Melts.
like, fuck you, I'm going to melt your rink. Because that's what happens.
It's high school.
Turns out the guy from UCLA is the dad of that baby. And that's never mentioned again. That girl is still pregnant.
Well,
She's
they're dealing with their stuff. It's a whole, I don't
That's another book.
It's just like,
yeah.
There's a lot of that stuff that was in this where I was like, oh, can I get follow-up on
It's
that?
just like a plot line that just sort of fizzles out.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Yeah. But I think that there was something at a party where Nate said something to Stassi and was like, I don't know what happened. And then she found out that he didn't know what happened. And she's like, you lied to me. But it didn't fucking matter.
Did they know each other before this fiasco?
No. They just met. And he's like, I like her. She's spicy.
And what did she think about him?
She thinks like, I hate the hockey team. They're getting in the way of my practice.
these wild
But
boys.
nothing about how cute he is?
She kind of like a little bit, it's dual POV. There's a little bit, her thing, she's a brat. But not in a like, I'm a brat, but in a like bossy bratty way that I didn't like.
Yeah.
Did not respond to because she saw too much of herself in it. Yeah.
Probably. Yeah. But there would just be stuff where it would be like, she'd be like, oh my God, you gave me hickeys. I can't believe you did that. Where it's that kind of attitude that I didn't like.
Girl, get you some arnica and move on.
There also was stuff because I went in between reading it myself and listening to the audiobook. It could have been the tone that the audiobook lady
Yeah.
That is a
had.
real sink or swim sort of thing.
Yeah. The
Really makes a break.
audiobooks really mess with me in ways that I don't like the people that are the voice actors.
Yeah.
Or, the tone. I say the tone differently in my head than
I
they
think
do.
I ended up liking it more as I read it myself.
I can't do audiobooks because one, I can't.
Yeah.
I literally can't hear what you're saying. My mind just goes like.
I have to be trapped in the car.
I also hate when people read to me. Like, just I'll do it myself. Very Virgo rising. I'll do it myself. Just
Yeah.
give it to me. I've got it. Don't.
Do you hate it when I read to you this whole time?
No, because you do it like a storybook, and when people read it just like straightforward, I'm like, stop it. I'll do it. But you add like
Pizzazz,
color.
little spice.
The way that the audiobook guy said fuck, he'd be like, fuck. I was like,
Like
"Just
you."
shut up. But it'd be more where he'd be like, fuck, Stassi. You're like,
Ooh,
ugh.
I'm still stuck on Stassi because her name is
Yeah.
Anastasia.
It could be Anastasia, and I just don't know how to say it. But they said Anastasia in the book.
Anastasia.
Or
Yeah,
not.
and Stassi is like a common
He'd be like, Stassi. And then, yeah.
Stas.
This is year 2. That's our Cody. Okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
Aaron sucks.
Yeah.
Surprise. Kidding partner sucks. He has an attitude towards Nate, and Nate doesn't like how Aaron is towards Stassi. He's like, I don't
he's
know, you gotta-
protective, and Aaron's like, I'm gonna pee all over my territory.
Yeah. And Stassi's like, I don't care. Like, we're just friends, whatever.
Does
Stassi-
Aaron like her?
No, that never really. He likes to control her, but there's not any like
Romance.
there. Which in one of the reviews, it kind of was like it never really came up like what Aaron's fucking problem was, other
Aaron
than
just
like
sucks.
He just sucks.
he just sucks.
He sucks.
You know, he just every sentence about him starts with Aaron sucks.
We need his birth chart. That'll give us some answers.
Ooh, yeah. So because they're like pissy about, that's where it comes up. I think that they did like a speed dating thing. It might have been before or after this. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't
where they
matter.
were like, you got to get to know the hockey team. You guys are sharing a court or rink.
Let's bond.
Yeah. And so
On
they
the
do almost
court.
this
They
like
go to
5-minute
Chili's?
meeting
Oh
with
my
each
god,
other.
did they go to Chili's?
No, I wish they did.
It's like a speed dating thing. All right, I can get with that.
Oh, they speed date.
kind of where it's like go and talk to each other for 5 minutes.
like get to know you.
You're on
Yeah.
timeout with someone else.
That's where her like she's like I'm a Virgo sun. She was talking to someone else. One of the other players, JJ, who is I think he's pansexual.
Okay.
There's a lot of things that are just mentioned, like just set down and then not really followed
Just
back in.
sprinkling it. Yeah.
But then he said something later where he's like, I wish a guy would buy me flowers. So I don't know. Anyways, he's a Scorpio sun, moon, and rising.
Fuck.
But he's fun. He's fun.
What's his Mars? Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. He was just like, he's like, I'm all Scorpio. And then that's when she's like, I'm a Virgo sun, a rising. Anyways, they go to a party, hockey party that night, poker night.
She goes to a party even though she's got her list of things to do.
She's still got a party.
She's still
Is this
got-
after
she's
the
still got a
speed
party.
dating thing?
Speed dating, I think, or somewhere
Yeah.
in there. Anyways, it's at the hockey house.
Is there like,
Ooh.
are there other figure skaters?
Only Aaron. But
So,
So
it's just
there's
like
only
the hockey
two
players.
others?
There's like the hockey players, and then Aaron and Stassi are invited to the hockey house.
well, okay, so Stassi has 2 roommates. Aaron sucks.
Sucks.
Lola, she's fine. She's a
Lola's
theater
fine.
girl. I pictured the girl with the flippy hair from Twilight the whole time. Probably wasn't described like that. Personality-wise, it's what fit in my head.
Love that we
Alice?
had that. Great. Yeah,
Alice,
Alice.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
Because she's kind of that sort of like
Flippy.
Yeah.
kind of vibe. And she's like,
Happy.
yeah. So she starts dating around this time. I think his name is Robbie, who is Nate's best friend,
Okay.
A hockey player?
hockey player.
Mm.
But there was a ski accident years ago.
Oh my God.
He's in a wheelchair.
Oh, no.
But it's never really, it's mentioned, but then never really
But
mentioned
he's
again.
still on the hockey team?
He manages, so he wears a little
Oh,
suit.
okay.
And he
Isn't that like the
coaches.
other book where the guy he couldn't, so then he was like the equipment guy?
Something like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Pucking around.
Fucking
It's
around.
kind of like
Caleb.
that vibe. He
Yeah.
might not even be a coach, he might just be an assistant guy, but he always wears a suit and he likes
He's
to
doing
tell
his
the guys
thing.
what to do.
Oh.
So yeah, Stassi's roommate dates Robbie. Robbie in wheelchair, so he coaches the hockey team. There we go.
The cocky team?
The cocky team. There's also Stassi has a fuck buddy in Ryan. He's a basketball player. I like to think it's Ryan Shea.
Ryan Shea.
But it's not
pre-
till his senior year that the bad stuff happens in the book.
He's okay.
Because he seems sweet. He seems like a sweetie boy. Ryan Shea, they fuck. They're just chill. Totally friends with benefits. No big deal. He also kind of disappears halfway through the book, which you're like, oh, okay, bye.
Well, I guess probably because she starts liking Nate, right?
Right.
So
And
she probably just stops calling him for booty calls.
Ryan starts to date someone on his own. He becomes exclusive, which frees up Stassi like down the line.
Oh.
Anyways.
He's shooting a shot with someone else. Okay. Keep going.
Oh, yeah. But it's not the girl. I think the girl's named Olivia.
Okay.
So Stassi goes to the poker night party because he's like, just light up. Just come to the party. It'll be fun. It's at the hockey house.
Okay,
Hockey
I'm
house
now
has
getting
everything.
a touch of darkness where Persephone has to learn poker from this guy, and it turns out it's Hades.
Don't make any deals.
Does
Yeah.
Hades show up in this book?
Uh-huh, yeah.
I knew it.
Yeah, he's the coach of the UCLA team.
Oh my God, I knew it.
So she goes to
He's the baby daddy.
Yeah. She goes to poker night. She's like, I don't know how to play poker. LOL. And Nate's like, let me show you how.
She hustles them all.
Cleans a house.
She's a
I
ringer.
was trying to think of the word hustle, and I was like, she gaslights everyone.
Yeah,
Same
same thing, you know. So then Stassi's like, I need to go potty. Y'all do your
Did
thing.
she say I need to go potty?
No, but I
Thank
said it.
God.
That's what Emily says.
Okay, I'll allow that from you. I
So
will
this
not
is
allow it
where
from
he goes
Stassi.
down on her.
We're getting, yeah, kind of. Anyways.
Kind of?
He's got, I mean, she has to go pee first. Takes her
She
up. He's
pees
like,
first, and then he goes down on her.
I think so. I don't know. I assume so.
You are supposed
Yeah.
to pee before and after sexual activity, so I guess you know what. Good
True.
work.
So Stassi goes to the bathroom, but he's
never
like,
had
hey,
that
let me
before.
just
You what?
We never had that before.
go and pee. We haven't
Someone-
had pee play.
Who pees and then someone goes down on them.
Oof, I guess this is a new one. It's not really
Meanwhile,
covered.
Emma's like, pee play. Stop it. Stop it.
Oh, I've never had anybody pee on anybody.
That's year 4.
So he's like, don't use the downstairs one. That's what everyone uses.
Oh, yeah.
Come up to my room where I have a
Come
private
up to
bathroom.
my room.
And because this is a house with a lot of roommates, they've got codes on their doors. He's like, beep, boop, bop. And then he's like, come on in. This
Okay.
is where they bait. Let me see. I got my quote.
Okay, let's check it out.
Baby's first book. Okay.
There's a whole thing with Stassi doesn't forgive Nate. Like, this is all his fault. This is that the rink is fucked up, that he's taking away her rink time. Like, she's pissed that I have to share it with you. She sucks.
Why and how is it his fault?
Because
he just
he
needed
plays
a
Because
target.
he's the team.
'Cause he's the captain.
He's
Guilt
the
by
captain.
association.
It's like, and he's drawn to her. And he's like, I'm going to make you like me, you know, whatever.
So she's like, I'm gonna kick you until you love me.
She's like, I'm just going to kick you.
Yeah, and he's
Just
like, I
for
love
fun,
it,
and you're
I
gonna
love
love
when
it.
you kick me.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I know.
Well, she's young. You know, she's in high school.
So he like looks like snoops around and stuff. Or she's like, I'm not going to snoop. You don't have to hang out in here with me. And he's like, whatever.
But then she snoops.
I don't think she does.
He stays in there.
He's like in there. Like he's like sitting in there on the edge of the bed. She goes into the bathroom, does her thing. They come
He's
out.
listening to her pee.
Yeah. He's like, ooh, strong stream.
God damn
At the door.
So anyways, he goes, are you ever going to forgive me? I ask hopefully. I told you, you're on probation. And then
Probation, bitch. Shut up.
he's like, do I need to get on my knees and beg you, Anastasia? Is that what you want? She shakes her head and laughs. The only time I ever want to see a grown man on his knees in front of me, Nate, is when his face is between my legs. So no, I don't want you to beg me. And then he says,
Is she saying this through the bathroom door?
I think she's like coming out, like she's like maybe like drying her hands.
She's wiping the pee
She
on her
washes her
pants.
hands. Looking good. Okay.
I'm assuming. I'm filling that in for her.
She's a Virgo. She probably washes her hands.
She does, you know. So then I should have really done the like who says what. Anyways, this is what he says, I think. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You don't hate me like you pretend to do you? If you want me on my knees, Anastasia, we can make that happen. You don't have to like me. Oh, wait. So then she's like, what? I really fucked up.
Baby's
so
first book.
Baby's first book.
I really should have done like who says what. Because I'm like, yes, got it. So then he says, you don't have to like me to scream my name, Anastasia. And she said, I could give you a map to my G-spot and you still wouldn't be able to get me off Hawkins. And he said, I don't need a map. The thing I like about her is she's competitive, but I'm competitive too. And he said, let's test that theory, shall we?
Oh my God, science.
Oh my God.
Women in STEM.
Women in STEM. He's like, I can find it. I'm a cartographer.
Hypothesis, something about a map. All right, let's do it.
So that's their banter or whatever. This is when he goes down on her.
Oh.
So he's like,
Is this what we're reading?
No.
You're reading? No. Okay. No, don't
These
be
are just
ridiculous,
quotes
Barbara.
of him going down on her.
It's just quotes.
This is from her POV.
Just quotes.
One of his hands moves from my ass cheeks, and when I look down, a pair of brown eyes are staring back at me.
Brown eyes. Interesting. Okay.
Oh yeah, I did that. I did this because I liked the scene, the imagery. Removing his fingers and mouth, he eats her out, and she's like, "Oh." Removing his finger. This is the first coming.
She's like, what?
She's like, like coming against the door. Removing his fingers and mouth, he leans back so he can look up at me properly, wearing the smuggest expression I've ever seen as he sucks his fingers into his mouth, not once breaking eye contact. And I pictured Skeet Ulrich.
Oh,
and Scream.
with the blood.
Yeah,
I watched that the other day.
What?
Skeet Ulrich and Scream.
Oh,
And he's like licking the blood off his hands.
that is not who I thought you were talking about.
What?
I'm blanking on it, and this is not going to be worth like including in the episode. But isn't there someone like some weird little guy who's on a TV show who's always like Urkel?
Did I do that?
You said you were picturing Urkel, and I was like,
that's on tab
what?
5.
This is
when
why
he says
Emily doesn't read. How is it reading the book and then getting to the smut scenes for you? Because you haven't done that. You've only heard like a condensed version.
Yeah.
Like, what was it like? There's no murder mystery here. There's just smut.
It was definitely, I mean, in this book is like a lot of smut. It's a lot of smut, and then you get to where you're like, why is there so much plot? Who fucking cares?
She's here to fuck.
Yeah, I realize that. Yeah.
So she wants a Vanessa book. Okay.
Yeah, but then I was
Pick one of the scary ones, babe.
maybe next year. We got a whole year to work on it. No, I think it was good. There was definitely like it was fun. It was like where you're like, I was definitely clutching while I was like, oh my god.
Were you scared that people were going to see you read
Yes,
the book?
I didn't read it on the airplane because I was like, someone can fucking see this. I wish I had my physical copy.
That would be worse. Then they would know what you were reading.
No, but I have that little baby Kindle, and I don't know how to change the font size on it, which is so it's fucking huge.
You
and so
hold it at the top.
I don't know.
It's broken.
I don't know how to do that. It only let me adjust brightness, and I turned it down all the way.
So she couldn't even see it.
Did you talk to Jeff throughout this process?
Yes and no, and he just go. Oof.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think he benefited from it though.
Yeah. That's what they all do. They go, whew.
Yeah.
What are you doing later?
Yeah, like there was definitely some like foreplay starts before the bedroom kind of thing that I could see where you're like
Reading this
I'm ready
book
to
and
fuck,
then being
you know?
like, okay, all right.
Nate warmed me up.
It's hot in here. Okay.
Anyways, after that,
Wait a minute. In our group chat today, Vanessa was like, I'm bringing pee pads.
I mean, yeah.
Liars.
Gotcha.
I'm never trusting them ever again.
gotcha.
I had to sell the...
I love being gotten.
We had to
Sell
surprise
it.
you. You said
Did you bring me
liked
little
it.
Skittles because you thought you might need an apology?
I know, I brought
Warm
those
me
because
up.
I
Was
felt
that your foreplay?
A little bit. But I also felt bad because you didn't come swimming yesterday.
Yeah, that was really sad.
After that, Stassi runs away because she sucks.
She's
like, I have to go.
bye.
Bye.
You won the bet, didn't need a map.
Because she liked it?
Yeah, I think deep down she was like, oh, fuck. Like,
Vulnerability.
that
by-
ruled.
That was too good.
She's also such a commitment phobe. Like, she sucks.
Okay.
Because she has to work.
Yeah,
She can't
she's
have
like, I can't have
distractions.
any distractions.
Yeah.
Fixating's life.
I can only have a
everything.
partner who
Busy
like treats me like
business.
shit.
Right. But she doesn't realize that he treats her like shit because
Come on.
It's also like a work relationship.
Yeah. Forced
Yeah,
proximity,
like Vanessa treats me like shit, but like I don't see it, you know?
Wow.
So I'm like, you're my boss.
until she like, you know, goes down there.
Okay, you guys are literally the best bosses ever, and this is a dream job. So this and the salon. Okay, shh.
Nate's hard up for Stassi. He's obsessed with her, but he's like, she
Hard
doesn't
up.
like me. She ran away. Like, who does that? She sucks. Nate watches her. Oh, so then like they're waiting for their thing. He's watching her skate. He's like, she's so good. She's so strong. She's so powerful. She's so amazing. I'm so obsessed with her. She falls. Bumps her little head.
Bumps her little head.
Bumps her little head.
He goes out there.
Oh, he runs out.
Is she like a little
She's
concussed?
like, oh, I'm fine. I'm fine. Oh my God, I have blood. Oh my God. He's like,
Oh, shit.
fucking bodyguard picks her up. I'll take care of you. Does that. And she's like, I'm fine. You know, whatever. Little blood. She's fine.
Yeah. Does he lick up the blood?
Yeah, he basically just like a little doggy. He's a
loves
caretaker
dogs.
though.
Oh, I do love when there's hurt comfort. That's a tag on AO3.
Ooh.
Does he stay with her like in the hospital?
It's not that big of a deal.
Oh.
It's just like little like let me go like put a little band-aid on you. She's fine. She falls later.
Okay.
That's later.
For
This is
those
nothing.
listening, I just was kind of like, and then she falls later, and I got really excited.
You're like, yeah.
yeah.
They all go to the nightclub. The nightclub they all go to is called the Honey Pot.
Never night. Hades
Ew.
owns it. Got you. What is it called?
The
Honey
honey
pot.
pot.
Christ.
Isn't that the name of like those tampons?
Oh, it is. It's
Oh.
like feminine care.
Oh.
It's where it has like wipes and stuff.
Okay.
So they go
Not
to the dance
sponsored.
floor. They're all like coming out. So the like kind of like them hanging out a lot more is because Lola's like, come on, I want to go hang out with Robbie. And you've got a thing for Nate. I know you do. And she's like, no, I don't. And
No, I
that's how there's kind of like they're always hanging out.
Yeah.
Got you.
So they get there. They're in their little section as they always have, I guess, apparently. And she goes and she like starts like talking to JJ.
Who's JJ?
Scorpio.
Again, he's a Scorpio.
Scorpio, fun.
He's a ton of
whatever.
fun to be
pansexual.
Scorpio,
Yeah.
sun, moon, and rising.
She's just like chatting with him and like intentionally kind of making Nate jealous.
He probably doesn't know his birth time, and something in there is a Sagittarius. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Maybe, yeah. And so he sees that. Nate sees it. He's like, I'm so fucking jealous. I could smash my glass. Like, I don't know why I'm so jealous, but like, So he goes up to her.
Did you ink?
I icked.
I icked.
Oh.
I'm more excited than if
inked
you
for
would
the
ink.
possession. I inked for him being like, I could smash my glass. I'm
No,
so
I know. That's what I
jealous.
was saying. Yeah.
He goes up to her and is like, let's go dance. No.
Emily.
Did you like a dance off?
Yeah, where they're like, like, and then I also pictured us dancing at the wedding we were just at, and Eric being like, like the kind of dancing we were doing because we didn't know half the songs. It was just interpretive dancing.
What would have been
was more
better?
fun.
Come over and talk to me, or let me get you. I don't know, or come sit on my lap, something like that. But I don't want to. I don't want to go grind on the dance floor with you. That's not hot. It is to them. They're getting warmed
Not
up.
hot. College kids. Ugh.
Ugh, yeah. And
Parents
she says,
just don't understand.
like, ugh. So they're so horned up from dancing because they're just
Right.
like they're about to fuck on the dance floor.
Foreplay. Yeah.
And then someone's like, "Come on, we got to go. Our Uber's here." And then so they're all like, "Okay, let's go back to the hockey house."
Yeah.
They get there's not enough. There's not enough room in the Uber
Where does she sit?
on his lap
Oh my
Ooh,
god.
in
Did
the
it
back
move?
seat,
So he slips it in.
basically.
Oh my god.
They're so horned up from dancing that they have to sit in the lap. She's wet. He's hard. "Cruel Summer" by Taylor Swift is playing on the radio.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Sing it.
Okay.
How's it go?
How's
You
it
know
go?
what? No, I would never sing. No, but everyone should hear that. I love that song.
So read another part.
Oh my God.
A few other quotes. Taylor Swift's "Cruel Summer" came on the radio, and Chris turned it up full volume.
Is there a moment where they emphasize that like everyone is ready to fuck during the bridge of that song? Because
Maybe that's when she comes.
probably
She comes in the
'cause how
car?
would you not? He looks up grinning like a devil. Orgasm.
So she's sitting on his lap, and he says, "Can you be a good girl and be quiet?"
Yeah.
And he starts rubbing on her. He starts like pushing the penis aside, going to town. "I'm so close to doing it myself. Tell me you don't know what you're doing, Nathan," because he's just teasing her.
So she's like, I'll do it myself.
She's like, "I'll do it
Virgo.
myself." And then he said, "One day I'm going to fuck your pretty little mouth, and you're not going to be able to be such a bossy, impatient little brat." Nate Hawkins. And then he's like, just going, going to town. And he's, "Cruel Summer's playing in the background."
Diddle master.
And he said, "You gonna come for me? Come all over my fingers, Anastasia. Show me what it's gonna feel like when I've got my dick buried inside of you." She does it.
She does during the bridge.
Yeah. It's just like, ah. He presses 2 wet fingers against my tongue, and I immediately taste the heady, salty, sweet taste. Suck. suck. See how fucking good you taste.
They're in the car with their friends.
They're in the car. He finger blasts her. She comes.
And then she's sucking on his fingers.
And then he brings his fingers up to her mouth.
Yeah.
And then someone turns off the radio and goes, does anyone want McDonald's?
Fucking college, man. I'm okay.
Yeah. So, just like normal college,
no one
USA.
noticed this?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
There's not enough seats that she has to sit in his lap. Is it one of those Ubers that's extra large and has the one dinky seat in the back that you fold down?
It's like
and he
in
sits
the trunk
folded
space.
up, like, spread your knees.
Yeah, just finger blasting her, and they're just singing Taylor Swift. Yeah, apparently.
God.
So when they get back
This
to the
poor
house,
Uber driver, I hope they got a good tip.
they're like, we're gonna fuck. Let's get upstairs.
Yeah.
They go upstairs. Anastasia's like, I can enter the code. She's entering the code, and it's wrong. And she's like, let me do it again.
Virgos hate being wrong. Yeah, okay.
Does it again. And then it's like, oh, oops, that's Ryan's code. And he knows Ryan's her fuck buddy. Because she sucks.
Is she being stupid or is she being mean?
I think she's stupid, but like also don't fucking say that either.
Yeah.
Like a little bit of both of like, oh my
How
God.
drunk is she? Because either she's drunk enough to excuse this behavior or she was too drunk for what happened in the car. So
She
either
was
way.
drunk enough for consent. They're very intent on consent.
Great.
But I think a little bit of like, she just doesn't give a shit to think
Yeah.
about other people's feelings in that way is how I took it. That's why I was like, that sucks,
Or maybe she's just trying to keep him casual too.
That too. Yes, for sure.
Chaperone casual for sure.
But I put on there boner killer.
Boner killer. Yeah.
Oh, he's mad.
Yeah. He doesn't want to smash a glass now. He's like, that's kind of.
I think he kind of got a little, ugh.
Yeah.
He says he wants her all to himself. And then she says, don't overthink it. Fuck me. It's not that serious. And I said, eye roll. He says no sex. He wants her to be sober and for her not to regret it.
He's Taylor Swift in the Cruel Summer song.
Oh.
Sing
Anyways,
Sing it.
how's it go?
I don't remember it.
Okay.
If you don't think I'm playing this after we get 3 times now, I've tried to talk about the song and just went.
Tell me about the song.
So fucking good. Okay, it came out on Lover 2019. Amazing. She was supposed to tour, but then COVID, so she had to cancel the tour. And then that song was going to be released as the next single, but there's a line, fever dream high in the night, you know that I caught it. So they didn't push it for a single in 2020 because like, okay, that's yeah.
Favorite.
And so then it became a #1 single 5 years later. Randomly, like it started circling around on TikTok and it became like this huge, and like when she opens her Eras tour, it's like one of the first ones she plays and the whole crowd, oh my God, it's so fucking good. It's so fucking good.
Ooh.
It's so good. I love
Who's
that
the song about?
Oh, I thought you said bye. I'm like, what?
Taylor Swift.
What?
But who's it about?
Who can say?
What would
You
if you were
know.
to guess?
I
It's
couldn't guess.
I bet you could.
We'll talk offline.
You can withdraw consent whenever you want because she understands that he's allowed to do that.
Yeah.
But she almost cries. And then
Cancer moon.
he like waits to go to bed, and then she's like calling an Uber. That's how the chapter ends. She goes into one of the other guys' rooms that he has like an air mattress. There's a character in this book called Henry that everybody loves. When I looked him up, there was a comment that said, "Is Henry autistic?" And someone said Henry's autistic coded, whatever that means.
I love it.
But again, they kind of like drop little things. He just blurts stuff out. Like he just says stuff. Like and there was something where Nate was like, he had to like kind of correct him on like social cues and stuff. And he was like, I have to help him with this because he's a sweet boy. But yeah, Henry is like her best friend. He's so amazing. He's so sweet. He's an angel baby.
I think autistic coded means that the author doesn't specifically write this character is
Right, for
autistic,
sure.
but all the behaviors are like, we're checking some boxes here.
Yeah.
That is 100%.
Okay.
But he's
So
a
she
sweet boy.
sleeps in his room.
She goes over into his room. He has an air mattress, or he sleeps on the floor or something. And he has like a little box of girly stuff because he's like, I don't know, in case a girl ever wants to come over, they've got like their girly things. Like they've got
What a
shampoo,
sweet
body wash.
boy.
I know, he's a sweet boy.
Did you picture your dog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, oh, I can't. I think there is a book about Henry.
And
think
you're
one
like,
of the
I can't
further books.
do
Yeah,
it.
like, but Nate saves Stassi's number in his phone as Uber slut. That was funny. So when they text,
Nate's
it just
growing
says
on me.
Uber slut. Next night, whatever. I don't care. I said next night or whatever. Doesn't matter.
Nailed it.
They're texting and she's like, I'll still fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna fuck, but you gotta find me. I'm at a party somewhere.
Hide and seek.
Come find me before
Hot
midnight.
and cold.
Yes, a little bit of that. So he goes to every club,
This
every
is
house.
weird. That's weird.
Yeah.
Come find me. You
LOL.
want me to fuck you. Tell me where you are. Like
Cat and mouse stuff. She wants to be in control. She's bossy. She sucks. Anyways, It's like 5 minutes till midnight. And then she's like, oh, did you know there's a party going on at your house? And he's like, you were at my house the whole time. Oh my God. He runs in. He's like 2 seconds late. And she's like, so then he grabs another girl and takes her
She's
upstairs.
like, you missed the window. We're not doing this now.
Kind of. But
Kind of.
in a like, LOL.
See what he does with this one?
He gets there. He starts talking to another girl. They go upstairs. And she's like, what the fuck? Like,
My own game's against me?
so then she starts stomping upstairs. That girl comes downstairs. She doesn't even say anything to the girl. And she's like, what the fuck? And he was like, literally nothing just happened. She got her period. And I had tampons in my room that I gave it to her. I know. He's a sweet boy.
Sponsored by Honey Pot.
They're honey pot ones.
Someone was talking about how they have mentholated pads.
Oh, no, thank you.
Yeah.
Ow.
That's what?
Mentholated pads.
What?
For like your hot
Look
hot
it up on
crotch?
TikTok.
What does that mean?
Like cooling.
They're cooling pads.
But now all I can picture is mint.
Yeah.
And that would be horrific.
Yeah.
Like, does it burn
Why
cool
would
or
you
is
do
it
that
just
to
more
me?
like,
Look
how, like
it
a
up on
cooling
I'm
TikTok.
already
pillow?
suffering. Why would you do this to me? Okay.
Look it up on TikTok.
To each their own.
So they go
Some
upstairs.
people like it.
They make out. She sees his dick and is concerned it may not fit. She gives him a blowjob. Tab 3.
But
Your baby bopper. You're doing it. You're
I
doing
got
great.
it. I got it. I'm still sweating.
It's stressful.
I think I haven't taken a breath this whole time. Okay. Anyway,
we can take a break.
It doesn't matter. Okay, anyway.
Because
Meanwhile,
it's
I'm just like, Coral Summer.
There's so many notes in the beginning, but then later on I'm like, nah, no, it's fine. Who cares? The moment I realize there's absolutely no way it will fit in my mouth or anywhere else for that matter, I'm not a quitter. Tell me to stop if I'm too rough, okay? Stick your tongue out, baby. I do as I'm told, much to his immediate delight. Swirling against the head, tasting the heady, salty taste. She does that heady, salty taste a lot.
Yeah.
On my tongue. That's a good girl. I wrap my lips around the tip and suck gently. His hand leaves my neck and immediately sinks into my hair. Fuck, Stas. There's a bunch of using it.
That's the audiobook. Yep.
Yeah. I lean forward, taking him until he hits the back of my throat, and I sputter. Splutter.
With an L?
Splutter.
Like, splutter for me.
I can't.
Okay, you know how I was trying. Okay, that's like choking. You know how I was trying to talk about Taylor Swift, and I kept going, like making maybe a little bit of that, but also a little bit of what
But
you
it's
just
like
did.
the dick is making you splutter.
Yep.
I cup his balls gently with my free hand. He's a goner. Oh, shitting fuck, Stassi.
Okay, I'm so out. Oh, shitting fuck.
Oh, shitting fuck.
I'm gonna bite your dick
Don't
off.
say shitting.
Yeah, shitting fuck.
That's him coming. She swallowed.
What?
I
That's
swallow.
so unattractive. I mean, like, maybe you can't help it, but try to help it.
I swallow everything he gives me, eyes still watering and throat raw. And then she says, I still feel bratty, I tease, and impatient. And so she wants to fuck.
She wants to.
She wants to fuck. And
He's
so
young.
then
He's probably ready.
he says, ask me nicely. He whispers into my ear, I'll fuck you so good. And then, so then she,
Don't look at me.
then she like scooches back to the edge of the bed, like towards the headboard. And he goes to get on the bed. And she uses her foot to go, stand at the end of the bed. And then she starts to finger blast herself.
Makes him watch.
Why are you
Makes him
tossing the pages like that?
And you are not going to believe what comes
then-
next. Quick commercial break.
Now, word from my sponsors. He'll have no problem watching me plunge 2 fingers into myself. Nathan, she says. Jesus Christ, from him. I take turns circling my fingers against my swollen clit and pumping them in and out of me while Nate looks like he's combusting. Ask nicely, I tease, and I'll let you fuck me.
He's spluttering.
He's like, and so then he says, I'll be gentle. She says, don't be gentle. Fuck me like you hate me. And then they fuck. That's gonna go to tab 4 now.
We needed a.
Oh, and then they fuck
We need
on
a,
my notes.
Can
with
we
8 keys.
can we let it breathe for a minute? For what you just said, Vanessa, how you what?
I'm good.
I still got 2 more tabs.
My brain is.
This is the cover.
No,
This
I
is
know.
the children's book.
So unassuming. That looks like the Taylor Swift outfits I sent an Instagram post about.
Oh,
The coded outfit.
He offered to be
my
gentle.
God.
Does he know her at all? And she's like, what did she say?
Wait, what?
Fuck me like you hate me.
Oh, yeah. She says, don't be gentle. Fuck me like you hate me.
That's so cute.
I love it.
That's cute.
And he says, Jesus Christ. So then we go to his POV.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus
He says, I'm not going to act like I hate you, Anastasia.
God damn it.
She says,
Barbara's fucking out.
and he says, why? And he says, because I could never hate you.
I don't give a fuck.
But then he says, I'm going to fuck you like this tight little pussy is mine, and you're going to take it like a good girl, won't you?
Yeah. All right.
And so then he's fucking her. And she said,
Okay, if you're not watching the video on YouTube, please go because her gestures through all of this, she's flipping the pages. She's like, it doesn't matter. He's fucking her. He's fucking her.
They're fucking.
So she's like, you just had to give me all of it, didn't you? You fucking show off. And he said, I'm only giving you half, but I think you can take more.
These two crazy kids.
Me and Emily went to go buy.
What am I about to hear?
A present for our friend. We went to the liquor store.
We bought a bottle of tequila. And Emily had already grabbed the bag from the counter and had already wrote all of our names. And then he couldn't get the box into the bag.
It could fit. You just had to caress
Emily
it a little
was talking him through it.
but also looking at Vanessa trying to make her
break.
And then he started patting it.
You had to slap it in.
And then another
like
guy.
you hate it.
Yeah.
And then another guy came over.
Yeah. You had to give him help. And he was like, I was like, yeah, just rotate it a little bit. It'll get in there. He'll
She was
stretch
like,
out.
you can do it.
It wants it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if she could get it out when we dropped it off.
Yeah, it's probably to rip it off.
Oh my God.
I have side note in here. I don't know when it came up, but it was something where it was like, he was like, I promise I'll behave, whatever. And he's like, Scout's honor. And she's like, I doubt you were ever a Boy Scout. He says,
I got a badge for cunnilingus.
he was like, well, I got kicked out of Cub Scouts because I set Robbie on fire.
Back in. I'm back in. You're a crazy person.
But then never any follow-up. Does he have burns? Did that contribute to the wheelchair situation? Like, this is the same one that had a
Robbie
ski
was in
incident.
on it. Oh my God.
He was like, it was fine.
He's traumatized.
I got kicked out because I set him on fire. Sounds like the scout leader was very bad.
Yeah. Anyways, Nate goes and gets a box after they fuck and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He goes and gets a box of girly stuff for his room, so they don't have to borrow the ones from Henry. So he makes sure to get her, because she smells like strawberry and honey, gets her strawberry and honey shampoo, and he gets her all her little girly stuff for his place. It's cute.
And she's like, Ryan never did that.
No,
Too much
she's
commitment.
just,
I'm scared.
She's like, oh my God, that's actually really sweet. I can't believe you did that for me. She's coming around.
Mm-hmm.
Henry, the roommate, they're having breakfast one
Not
day.
the roommate?
He's a roommate. All the hockey boys live together.
Oh,
Henry's
of
the
course.
roommate
Okay.
of Nate.
Henry's
Got
the sweet boy.
Houseboy. Yep.
Yes. So he says something about like, Stassi, can you keep it down? Like I can hear you moaning in Nate's room.
You're spluttering all the
You're
time.
spluttering. And so there's a note that says she sucks, because if you hear that, you want to be respectful to others. Instead, they go upstairs and she says, Henry told me I'm loud when I come. So now I want to do it before he goes to bed. Do something to make me scream then. And he's like, so I thought that wasn't nice.
I don't love that.
I thought that wasn't
I don't
nice.
like that at all, actually. That's weird.
It's just kind of, that's where I'm like, there's just these little things where I'm like,
He asked
she
me to do him a
sucks.
favor, and I don't want to because I'm really close to him, and I really like him, and he really likes me. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna throw it in his face.
But then like,
At least it was before bed.
but still, he's like, oh, everybody can hear you doing that. And she's like,
Yeah.
LOL, I'm going to do it more. But I don't know. I just took that as like not nice.
That's also
Yeah.
like, okay, you're voyeuristic, so that's a kink, but he's not consenting to being a part of your kink. So what the
Yeah.
fuck? Like,
yeah. It just kind of was one of those little things that I was like,
even for someone in high school,
Like
that's
a mean
not okay.
girl.
yeah. Yeah. It's just kind of shitty.
Yeah.
They have a thing throughout the book, whatever, like when they fuck or when they stay together, it's like, let's play house. I don't know. It comes up later.
Weird, but she's
it's
a commitment
gross.
phobe.
But she has a
like-
Cancer moon, which is all about your home. Is your like that's your sanctuary. So
Yeah.
like she's very home. So like
They're
okay.
falling
Play
in for each
house
other. And
in
they're like,
what
we're just
way?
playing house.
Yeah.
That they spend the night together and they fuck and they eat dinner together and like date, basically.
All right.
I don't
Let's
know. They
play
like take
house.
showers together and shit. I don't know.
But they call it Let's Play House.
Yes.
Do they
It's
have a
like,
fake baby?
it was like he goes down on her again or they fuck again or something. And then the sentence ends or the chapter ends with, I love playing house. I think it's been if she stays the night at his place, and it's like these are like our little kids.
I think if Eric said we're playing house, I would be like, that's icky.
Yeah. That's a
It's weird.
child's thing that isn't like I don't like sexualized in that way.
That doesn't hit for me.
But maybe that's her way of like, oh, we're just playing house.
It's just a game.
It's not real. We're pretending.
But it's totally real because they're in love with each other.
Of course.
Okay.
The biggest dick in my book.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry. I thought you were going to build up to like, there's going to be a fall. I was excited. Okay.
It's coming.
Don't think I forgot. Okay.
Am I getting lost in the sauce?
No, it's good.
No.
No, you're
doing really
You can
good.
help me. I can.
You're also doing a really good job of going like this. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, because none of it
They're
matters.
talking. Wait, back up. I want to hear more.
The biggest dick of the fucking book for me.
Oh, God. We haven't even hit it yet.
Is on Halloween, and they go to the honey pot, of course. All the guys dress up as minions, and he's Gru with the little fucking scarf.
Wait, Gru
Isn't he like the Steve
bad
Carell?
guy?
Yeah,
like,
the-
Okay.
I just don't like it. I thought that was
the
gross.
biggest dick. Okay.
I don't like it. Like,
Does he do the
Gru.
voice?
Probably.
Mm.
But they're all in these like inflatable minions outfits, which is like, oh my God, the sea of minions came in the club. Do you know what she's dressed up as? She's wearing JJ's hockey jersey. That's a big no-no. That's
Bad
like wearing a
girl.
cowboy hat.
What the hell?
Because she's baiting him. She's being shitty. She knows what she's doing. She did it on
It's
purpose.
like when Rachel wore somebody else's jersey.
Was it Ryan Shea's jersey or was it one of the other hockey ones?
Rachel from Pucking Around.
I get it in certain contexts, but you're already playing house. You're already making the whole house stay awake.
That's her whole thing is like being bratty.
What's the deal with JJ? Do they not get along?
He's
They're
around.
friends. He's fun. He's all Scorpio.
Okay.
He's fun.
Yeah.
Oh, the pansexual guy.
He's like friends with, he's one of the hockey boys. The only hockey, there's a lot of other ones, but the only ones I really remember or gave a shit about was whatever one's in the wheelchair, Henry,
and JJ.
Robbie, and JJ.
hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, those are the ones that really come up. Other ones might, but I probably just combined them too.
So what does Nate say?
He says, take it off or else I will. But when he sees it, he grabs her and he's like, come on, like we're going to the back. And she was like, I wasn't even walking. My feet were even touching the floor. Like he was like, he nods like a security officer. They go into like a private bathroom.
She's a figure skater. She knows to stay light on her feet.
Oh yeah, she's like, so he's like, take it off or else I will.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, fucking make me. I hit a 6'4" wall of muscle. Come with me. Nate is very nicely dragging me through the crowd. He nods in a direction in. Ooh, I love it. And then she's like, make me. And he says, I'm upside down over his shoulder before I even have a chance to think about my words. And he says, take it off, Anastasia. Take off Jaden's jersey or I'll rip it from your body. And he's like, I'm so fucking angry with you, he rasped.
He's the captain. He should be more concerned. Does he have a backup jersey? Like, he needs that for the games. Do you even care?
But it's probably, there's such a big deal because hockey in LA is so big that they probably have like a merch store.
many.
That's where she got it at, of course.
My God,
I'm so fucking angry with you, he rasped, capturing my mouth with his. He picks me up, pressing me harshly into the wall. And if I wasn't dripping wet before, I am now.
Is this where he fucks her like he hates her?
They fuck. Yeah. But then they fuck. It's like, oh my God. Ooh. This is where he says it again. He says this a lot. Such a tight little pussy, Anastasia. All for me. He pants against my mouth. You think you can get under my skin? Do you think I didn't see this little game you're playing? It's my cock you come all over. Even when you want to put another guy's name on your back, it's my name you're going to fucking scream.
Aww.
Nate.
Did she scream Nate or Nathan?
Or Hawkins.
Or Nathaniel. Ooh, I think all of them.
Not Nathaniel.
He likes it when she says his name. He likes it. He didn't realize he'd like it, but it's fucking bing.
It's what? Bing. Again, gotta go to the YouTube video.
There is a part, I don't know if I read it already or if it comes out. Whenever he takes his boxers off, she says his dick springs up.
Whip it out.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Suddenly.
They
go back and she's like, oh my God, I just had sex, trying to smooth out her hair, whatever. Aaron shows up. Aaron sucks.
Aaron.
I look at.
Oh yeah, are they still partners?
Yeah, they gotta go to championships.
Okay.
They gotta practice.
Regionals, champions. Yeah, okay.
But I look at Aaron, giving him a welcoming smile, but he doesn't return it. Hey, I'm so glad you're here. Oh my God, are you okay? My eyes flick back to the arm he's clutching, and I feel physically sick when I realize it's not a costume. Aaron, what happened to your arm? Ask your boyfriend, Anastasia. Dun, dun, dun.
Ryan Shea, what'd you do?
Aaron blames Nate for this. He says someone put something outside of his locker that made him trip, and he he hurt his little wrist and he hurt his little hip. Can't skate.
And he blames Nate for this because
he's an asshole.
Doesn't know who it was, so it's got to be him.
Yeah, for sure.
So he feels possessive over Stassi, and not in a romantic way, but because he can now see Nate playing house with her, he's like, I got to go ahead and sow some discord.
Yeah.
And we got to have some sort of third act conflict. So here he is walking in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Nate obviously didn't do it, but he takes the fall because they're like, either no one, because like the hockey team, like, who hurt Aaron Carlisle? His family's a huge donor. Huge donor. Their family's going to pull all their money out. His little wrist is hurt and his little hip and his little boo-boo. And he's fine. It's not broken, but it's just hurt. So the hockey coach is like, nobody skates, or someone tells me who did this to him. Nate's like, I'll take the hit. It was me, coach.
I'm the captain. I'm going down with this
Yes.
So because something was just like outside the door.
shit. Yeah. Like,
And he said
tripped.
it was someone from the hockey team.
there was
So it was a
something
hockey
nearby.
stick.
Something. Yeah, they didn't say what it was. Or maybe they didn't. I don't remember. But doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. He didn't do it. But
Yeah.
Stassi's like, oh my God. This is like 2 days
Stassi
later.
upset like Nate? How could you? Or is she like, oh my God, he took the fall?
No,
Nate,
my
how
God,
could
I
you?
don't. Oh, I was going to
I
say, oh
knew
my
it.
God, I don't have a partner.
Both.
Yeah.
Both
Because
for
of
sure.
Nate, who I've been playing house with. So now we have to have a breakup because
Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
Nate can't skate until Aaron skates.
Nate can't skate.
Nate can't skate. So until Aaron's
Nate
better,
can't skate.
Nate can't
can
skate.
he still fuck?
When Nate tries to go over to explain it to Stassi, because Stassi finds out. And he's like, I need to explain it to you. He gets a huge migraine, pukes, passes out. He's fine. But he went to her house and he was like, oh, this fucking migraine. And then
So he can't explain it to her?
He tries to explain it to her,
But the
tries to explain it to
migraine.
her, pukes in her bathroom, passes out. He's fine. I don't know.
Okay. All right.
That was just there. They don't, but then after that, they don't talk for 2 weeks.
2 weeks in high school is a very long
It's a
time.
very long time. Aaron healed up, so Nate was able to play again. They went, this was like regionals or something. They won. Amazing.
Oh my God, amazing.
So good. But at the competition, Aaron dropped her. But they were so good, so they still advanced to.
They still had all their points and all that, but he
But
dropped
Stassi
her.
fell and she got hurt, and because Nate re-injured his wrist, so back off skate. Nate can't skate.
Aaron
Aaron hurt his
Aaron
little wrist
said
again.
he dropped her
Aaron
because of his
can't
hurt
skate.
wrist. So now,
Yeah.
as
He
punishment,
wasn't
Nate
healed.
can't skate
so
again.
Nate's back off the ice. Can't skate again.
Oh.
He re-injured his wrist. They finished, but still qualified because they're so
gotcha,
good.
gotcha.
Nate ran to Stassi and they made up. Oh, because he was like, "Oh, you fell," and they made up. That's fine. Aaron can't skate for 8 weeks. Nate can't play for 8 weeks. Now Stassi's scared to be lifted. What are they gonna do?
She got a little PTSD. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. So she's like, "Oh my God." So I say, ... What should they do? Question mark. Nate's pretty strong. Nate knows how
Dirty
to skate.
dancing. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. And he's like, I'm super strong. I could lift you. I'm beefy boy.
Beefy boy. My wrist is fine.
My wrist is fine. So if we need to get you over this like fear of being lifted.
Let me lift you up and throw you around a little bit.
I'm so strong.
Yeah.
So
He tells her that he's a super strong guy and expects her. Oh, he was like, it was cute. He was like, I'm super good skater. I hope you can keep up with me. And she's like, I can keep up with you. But because Stassi sucks, and she's like, okay, if we're going to do this, we're going to do this right. They can't fuck if they're skate partners. That's the rules.
okay.
That's the rules. I don't know.
Okay.
Ice skating is harder than hockey and different, but it's cute. He has to wear little leggings and tights, but his package is so big that the coach is like, you got to put shorts on.
Coach is like, bro, your dick. Oh my God.
But she's
Okay.
still too scared to be lifted. Like he goes to lift her up and she's like, no.
She raccoons him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she's like, no, please don't. Like she's got like the yips. And so, but this is also when Nate looks over her meal plan that Aaron made for her. And he's like, you're under eating. Like this is
Yeah.
why you're getting hurt. This is why like you don't eat enough at all. And she's like, oh, I don't know. Aaron tells me what to eat.
She's so particular and professional and perfectionist
doesn't
about
do her
everything,
own-
but doesn't do. Okay.
She follows there's a lot of stuff in this of where it's like, hey, do you want to get pizza? Too many calories. Like it's a little thing throughout it. But he's like, well, let me help you with your meal plan. It'll just get you stronger.
I'm your partner right now. So
Yeah.
there you go. Okay.
And so she does, like, she gets, over time, she just gets stronger and better. Hour 3. Okay. Okay. Fuck. Only like 8 more pages. No, actually, there's only 2 more.
We're only at an hour and we took a couple of breaks.
But we haven't
Okay.
we haven't read a scene yet.
She hasn't fallen through the ice yet. Okay. So this is coming. Stassi says something to Aaron like, hey, like you were making me eat way too little.
Yeah.
surprise, Aaron's a dick about it.
Oh, great, weird.
And he was like, whatever. So Stassi's like, I can't live here with you anymore, Aaron. Goes to live with Nate.
Playing house.
Yeah. One of the guys, I think it might have been JJ or one of the guys, I don't know, don't hold me to it, teaches her how to cook, which is cute.
Oh.
And then Nate takes her to a pool because he's like, this will be safe for me to help lift you.
I like
He's a sweet
that.
boy.
Knowing what I know about ice skating, i.e. stalking that one couple that they're partners, you don't start lifts on the ice. You are going to head back to like a gym with a lot of padding. So
Yeah,
like that was
but he's
pretty
a
bold.
super strong skater.
Oh my God, you can totally do it. Okay.
Yeah. But like this
now
is
they're in the
also
pool.
a chance for her to be in like the tiniest bikini,
Oh my itty bitty.
lifting up in his face and stuff.
Okay.
They fuck again.
Oh, weird.
This is where I have. Oh, okay. Anyways, we're at Christmas time.
Oh,
This
we're
is the
Christmas.
part that I have to read.
Oh.
Do you want to read it, or anyone want to read
Nope.
it? Want to read it? Okay. They've kind of like they fucked. They got back. Or like they get back together. I don't know if this is the first time they fuck since they get back together. Doesn't matter. But they're back together.
They're back together.
Okay.
Christmas time. She's like, tell me what you want for Christmas and I won't, or they're fucking around. Tell me what you want for Christmas or I won't come at all. I tease. And he's like, I don't want anything for Christmas. Like, really, don't get me a present. She's like, I have to get you something. Come on, Hawkins, just one little Christmas present. Get ready.
No.
So then he works his way down my body, stopping to lick and kiss every spot until his mouth is hovering right over the damp spot on my panties, which made me think of pee-pee.
I was just going to say, she peed her pants.
That's just all. He frowns as he looks up from the spot between my thighs.
pee.
And he was like,
Did you pee?
Is that pee-pee? He goes, "Ugh, these are in the way.
These have pee.
Yeah, just throw those away. Sucking my throbbing clit into his mouth. I can't take it. The pleasure rolls through me. A pleased grumble vibrates in his throat as his tongue pierces me, sending me trembling over the edge, crying his name. It's been weeks of just me in the shower head, so watching him bury his head between my legs and devour
It's just
me
been me in the shower
because
head.
they couldn't fuck while they were
They couldn't
partners.
fuck.
So she's just been
She's just been going to town on the shower head.
Detachable shower head, or she's very limber.
Yeah.
upside down.
She is. Oh, shit. I forgot to mention. The first time they fuck, he's like, let me watch you ride me, whatever. She does the full splits. Which is.
Well, I can do that. I don't see how that's very notable.
He's
or
like, he was like, oh, I forgot how flexible she is, but she does the full splits, which is just kind
okay.
I've never had that before.
of.
That's that one.
Well, yeah.
Like out
Out.
or
I'm picturing her Spider-Man crawling up to her shower head now, and I'm
She's a figure skater. Yeah.
okay,
She's super
they can all
flexible.
do that.
like a koala bear.
Like Spider-Man.
Oh, God. Devour me moaning happily is more than I can handle. One more baby. Which I guess is like she wants to come again. I don't know. But he says, clever girl. Didn't like that.
Oh.
I just watched Jurassic Park. What the hell?
I push his boxers down, letting his dick spring free, and move my hand up and down it, watching his eyes roll in the back of his head. Tell me what you want for Christmas, Nathan. How could you still be thinking about Christmas when I just made you come twice? Because it's important to me to do something nice for you. I only want you, Anastasia. Nothing you can buy me is better than the past 4 weeks. This has only been 4 weeks.
4 fucking weeks?
It's only been 4 weeks.
What?
4 weeks. I thought it was a whole semester. 4 weeks.
What was the book you did?
Den of Vipers.
God.
We were something like this 1 week, and we were like, hold on. Okay.
God.
All right.
Give me
All
more
right.
of that and I'll be happy. I pull his mouth to mine, tasting myself on his tongue. 4 weeks. This is high school time. Weeks are
The
forever.
build-up,
You
resistance,
said they
the-
hadn't talked in 2
Yeah,
weeks.
timeline doesn't matter. It's like they didn't talk for
Clearly.
2 weeks. They go out. I'm like, are they going to the honeypot every night? Like, again, isn't she really strict with this thing? I don't know.
All
That's
right,
what
we
he
just moved
says.
past it. Good. All right.
He cradles me. He cradles my face and gives me every sliver of his care and attention. His arm reaches towards the bedside drawer. The words spilling out of my mouth. We don't have to use a condom, unless you want to. I'm
We're
on birth
being
control,
reckless.
and I'm not reckless. Yeah,
Oh.
and I'm not having sex with anyone else. I trust you. Commitment.
She says that?
Yeah, and I hope you
Right.
trust
I'm on birth
me.
Control. Okay.
Yeah, she's like, I'm on birth control. We don't need to use a condom. And
Let's
he
do
goes,
this.
Are you serious? Oh my God, shitting fuck, Stoss. Yeah, I've never done it, but without before. But don't feel pressured. Neither have I. Oh my fuck. He lines himself up, and anticipation is killing me. You sure? Please, we've waited long enough.
It's been 4 weeks.
Fuck.
Oh my God. Okay.
Nate sinking into me bare is like nothing I've ever experienced. Everything is 10 times more intense and I can feel every bit of him. He's panting on my shoulder, letting me adjust after filling me. Oh my God, so fucking good, Anastasia. Jesus Christ, you're so wet and ready for me. Shut up. He pulls back his hips and snaps him forward, skin slapping, echoing around the room.
Henry's like, God damn.
He's like, oh, look at my headphones on. Hard and fast, I whisper, wrapping my legs around him. I won't last, he groans. You feel too good and it's taking every ounce of self-control not to right now. I don't care, I tell him honestly. Give me everything you've got. I'm trying to hide the giddy expression on my face, but he spots it and his lips tug into a smirk. Wrap your arms around me and remember you asked for it. Nathan.
The way you're flicking those pages.
I know, baby. I know. His forehead falls to mine, nose brushing against each other, and our mouths crash together desperately. Look at you taking like a good fucking girl. I'm so close, I cry, gripping the back of his neck tightly with one hand and then rubbing frantically between my legs with the other. Whose pussy is this, Anastasia? He gasps as his thrust getting rougher and sloppier. Oh my God, yours. It's yours.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my
it's
God.
yours.
It's yours.
Frantically.
Frantic. Ah!
Come for me and let me feel you. Nathan, oh fuck. My entire body thrashes, tightens, stills, and melts simultaneously, and I don't know which sensation to run with. Shaking as I feel him throb and jerk inside of me. Fuck. That's what it says.
At least he didn't say shitting.
He didn't say, no, he was like, fuck. When I eventually get my breath back and the post-orgasm fogginess begins to clear, I rake my fingers through his hair. I didn't make you tell me what you wanted for Christmas present.
Shut up about Christmas. Okay.
He snorts, his breath tickling
He
against
just
my
wants
neck.
you.
Yeah, he's like,
Literally,
I
already
think you
said.
just gave me my Christmas present.
A baby.
Merry Christmas, I suppose, because she's still a fucking brat.
There's
Anyways,
someone for everyone.
there's a Christmas party.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron shows up with others.
Aaron.
He's
With others,
with
like
others.
ghosts.
I think
Yeah.
so. I think he's with
Ghosts
others.
of Christmas past
Yeah.
and Aaron.
He shows up. He talks shit about Stassi to some of the guys.
Yep.
Says really shitty stuff about her being adopted and no one's gonna love her. It's fucked up. He sucks.
To the hockey dudes?
Yes. And so Henry starts to beat him up.
Hell
Sweet
yeah,
baby
Henry.
Nate pulls Henry off and then fucking punches Aaron.
Yeah.
And
Hell
Aaron's
yeah.
a bitch and he sucks.
Yeah.
After that, they decide to be boyfriend and girlfriend.
Oh my God. It's official.
And they're going to visit their family for Christmases.
Okay.
Go to her family in Seattle. Whatever. It's fine. They're
fine.
fine. Lovely
It's fine.
people. Delightful people. It's
fine.
whatever. His family's in Colorado. He didn't like his dad. Mom's dead. Doesn't like his dad. Sister is like under the pressure of his dad to be like great at skiing or something. Dad owns a ski resort in like Vail or something or Aspen. Doesn't matter. And so he's like, oh, we've got this huge mansion to ourselves. My family, my dad and sister are on a beach vacation. We can go there. We'll just fuck all the time.
Yeah, we'll play house.
And we'll play house. And she's like, oh my God, I love it. And so she blows him after they get there. He jerks off and then she blows him when they
Sure.
get to Colorado. They both want to say I love you, but they can't. They're too scared.
Okay.
He leaves the house to go get a Christmas present. She's like, oh,
A pond.
why don't I go skating out on the pond?
Okay.
Like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, like a
herself?
fucking idiot.
By herself.
By herself.
She sees a deer and she's like, oh, let me get close to it. And then she's like about to like pet the deer. Phone rings. And it's Nate. And he's like, where are you? I just got back to the house. Where are you?
I'm hanging out with a deer.
And she goes like, I'm on the pond. And he's like, Stassi, that's not safe. Crash into the water.
Oh my God.
He's running out
It's
there.
fake. She's a brat.
She sucks. He runs out there, pulls her out. She's like almost dying, like does all the CPR, the stuff.
Wet and cold and all that.
Yeah. Then they say, I love you. But then they're in the hospital because it was hypothermia. He warms her up, all that shit. They go to the hospital, whatever. Nate's dad and sister come home early. They're about to fuck and they walk in. It was weird. His dad sucks. Made me think of like Gavin Newsom kind of vibes. Nothing politically, just the look.
Got it.
There's like some shitty stuff they did. Anyways, doesn't matter. When they're flying home, she's decided for her New Year's resolution, she's going to read more of a book. And so she's like, she gets a romance book.
Is this a book about you?
She gets Den of Vipers. And she goes, is this scary?
Yeah. Stassi's New Year's resolution was to read more. So our entire flight back to California is spent with her nose buried deep in the book she bought at the airport. It's a reverse Pretty Woman retelling, she tells me excitedly. She's autistic and she hires an escort to help her get better in bed. It's so good and Stella is so funny and cute.
Quick note, that might be a real book.
Really? What is it?
We'll have to look into it. I'm just saying
They
before we shit all
usually
over the topic,
are.
I think that sounds
No,
familiar.
that was all
Not
it
one
was.
that
It's
I've
just-
read, but I think that sounds familiar.
He says he's like, it's porn. And she's like, it's not
The-
porn, it's a romance book that happens to have a little bit of sex in it. Like this.
Just like that.
Just like this. But anyways, that's the romance
That's
book
it.
she's into. They get back. It's almost time for nationals and regionals, whatever.
Sure.
I was gonna say, is he her partner?
He's just helping her get over.
So-
He's helping her practice.
But Aaron
Aaron-
sucks.
Who's going to be her
Aaron
partner?
sucks personally, but he's so good at
So
skating.
she's still going to be his partner.
She has to. He's the only one
The
that's
relationship starts with, I'm doing the finger guns.
She said he said she's unlovable.
Yeah, he sucks. So, anyways, Aaron suggests I do couples
he
therapy.
sucks.
But she's like, I can't start over. Like nationals is like in a week or two, and if I don't do it nationals, I don't make regionals. If I don't make regionals, I make the Olympics. And if I don't make the Olympics, everything sucks.
I will go down with this ship. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
All
so she's like, he's my skating partner. I just need to get through this to get to the Olympics.
If you can't trust him, then okay, I'm going to, yep.
No.
I have to remind myself it's a book.
It's a book.
It's a book.
Okay.
Aaron wants to do couples therapy because he's like, we've got to get back into like trusting each other. Like, I'm sorry for what, I don't even know if he says I'm sorry for what I said. He kind of
Probably
more
not.
is like, I'm sorry you made me say that kind of vibe. 'cause
Yeah,
he
I'm sorry you're
sucks.
such a bitch. Yeah.
Right.
Sorry.
Like, I'm sorry because I was going through a lot and because you were hanging out with Nathan, you weren't there for me. So I was mean to you.
My bad behavior is actually your fault. So
Yes.
maybe you could talk to somebody and explain how you
Yes.
should stop doing that.
So he sucks.
Yeah.
So then Stassi moves back home for one whole week leading up to
It's a huge amount of time in their
Nationals.
relationship.
and they're just fucking babies about it. Ugh. This is also when I said got super snooze fest at this part of the book. There was a lot. It was like, I don't care.
I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're big babies about it. Ooh, last page of notes.
There's lots of. I like the. I see.
Oh, my
Like
stickers?
fold out. She's got
fold
oh
out.
my
These are the original reading notes. So they're front and back. But
Okay.
So when I got better. This is condensed. I had 8 pages front and back. And so then I had to put my stickers on it. So I had to condense. But once I got to here, I was better at just writing what matters. Nationals comes up.
Okay.
Nate spends the night before with her. They have boring sex. It's fine.
Sure. It's
It's
it's fine.
It's fine. They fuck and they're like, oh my God, I missed you. And he's like, you're gonna be so good, baby.
Oh my God. Fucking
He's
shit.
got a game that day against
Oh, he
UCLA.
can't go.
Well, he's like, I think that I'll be able to finish the game early and rush down the 5. Yeah. He's like,
That's him skating.
Yeah. He's like, He
Well,
drives
they're
a Tesla.
sharing the court, as you said.
So I think the Nationals or whatever is maybe in like San Diego or something. They're playing a game at UCLA. So I think he's just going to drive down afterwards. He's hoping, he's like, I should hopefully be able to get there in time.
Bro, that traffic. Okay, yeah.
Nate has a game that they play against UCLA. They're rivals, whatever. Nate goes to talk to, after the game's like a game, whatever. He talks to the thing and he's like, oh, I heard you were dating that Anastasia girl. And he's like, oh, yeah. The captain of the guy that he's talking to on the other team knows Aaron. And he mentions like, oh, I'm glad that he's feeling better after that football injury that he got. He hurt his wrist when they were all playing football on the beach and he blamed it on the hockey players.
Boom.
Aaron sucks.
Bitch.
Aaron sucks.
So he's like, ugh, sucks. Nate makes it down to the figure skating champion.
Of course.
He's in time to even get a drink and settled in.
Oh, he settled.
Yeah. They go and they perform my tummy growled.
Do you see how stressful it is doing a book? Okay.
You're gonna poop yourself.
Just like, whoa. Okay. He makes it down there. They go out. They perform perfectly.
Perfect.
Might as well be 10. I didn't even get the score, but it was perfect. It was great.
Nate has a sign that says, you shooting fucking liar.
So they do the end. It's like, when they're like standing there holding each other. Aaron kisses Stassi. Smushes his face into hers. Like, blah, blah, blah. And Stassi is like, what the fuck? And is not cool with it.
She's not
So then
thrilled.
they walk into the little hallway afterwards.
Yeah.
Stassi starts crying and she's like, fuck you, Aaron. I'm done. I'm never fucking skating with you again.
Yeah, which
That
already
crossed the
should have been the
line.
decision, but
Yeah.
for sure, yeah.
Fuck you. You're a piece of shit. Like, that was it. So, and he's like, what? I just gave the people what they wanted. Ugh. Aaron sucks.
Aaron sucks.
Anyways, then she's like, oh my God, Nate, you're here. Boom, punch in the face.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
She doesn't punch Nate, right? Nate punches
Nate punches
Aaron.
Aaron.
I thought
Yeah.
so. Okay.
No, she's like,
She's
Nate
a brat.
punches
I don't know.
Stassi.
She's like, where were you?
but then they have to go and do the thing where they sit and get the score. And
Yeah.
and Aaron's like, ugh, and Stassi's like, it's like 10 out of
And
10
Nate's
probably.
standing there like,
Yeah, he's like, yeah. So then they drive up and it's fine.
fine.
Then Really nothing. Lola and Stassi, they decide like, we're moving out of Aaron's place. We hate him. We move into the hockey house.
Because we,
Of course.
okay, yeah.
And they say, we can play house all the time. And then I wrote, barf.
6 weeks.
Yeah. Skipped 2 years ahead. That's basically the end of the book.
Is this the epilogue?
Epilogue.
Okay.
2 years into the future.
Oh my God.
She's pregnant.
Get that fucking birth
Reckless.
control. Okay.
He won the Stanley Cup.
Oh my God.
She
Wow.
won the Olympics. She decided to go solo. So she decided to
Smart
be
move.
Okay,
I
I just have to remember it's a book. Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
she decided to go solo, and in that time, she also went to the Olympics and won the Olympics.
Completely different style of sketch. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah,
Don't read into it. It's
I
about
would never read into a book.
of course. So then they get engaged in Cabo. She puked up her birth control celebrating the Stanley Cup win, and so
That's when she got
she got
pregnant.
pregnant.
That's why I never puke.
And they got a golden retriever, which I thought was cute.
What did they name it?
I don't remember. They
Henry?
said it in there, but I could probably just look
Tyson?
and see.
Gavin Newsom?
I think it was
Jeff Goldblum?
Oh yeah, no, that's her
Barkley.
thank yous. So that's basically the book.
Aaron. I love it. Round of applause.
Yay.
Emily's first book. You did so good. Do you
Do
see
you
how
think-
stressful it is? Was it hard figuring out? I'm sorry. Continue.
No, I was gonna say, do you think you're gonna read another
Maybe
romance
next year.
Maybe next year. You gotta.
So just one a year, never for pleasure.
I don't know.
Did you have a hard time deciding what to highlight for the sex scene?
Yes and no. It was more of just like all of it.
It was more just all of it. Did you have a hard time deciding which sex scene?
No, because I read them all.
Well, right.
Yeah, did you have a hard time picking
No,
which
I
one?
decided that the one of him coming inside of her was more interesting than like, because they're kind of short.
Yeah.
The ones I was like the longer one, and what I felt like was more of like a newer thing
Okay.
versus them being like, oh, because all the other ones where it was like the shocker part was where she's like, oh my God, you're so big.
So big.
We have a billion friends that have read this fucking book.
billion and
I
one
cannot
friends.
read all the names.
It's a lot. Yeah.
We have reviewed by 61 of our friends on Goodreads.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
This episode's going to go
Yeah,
off.
that's why when I asked you, I was like, do you usually like read all their names? You're like, yeah, all of them. And I was like,
Well, there's not 61
You know what?
people.
If this is our first 2-hour episode, that's fine.
Sorry.
Considering
Read them. Read them.
Amazon has it as a 4.4 with 91,000 something reviews.
Okay.
Goodreads has it a 3.82 with 938,000 something reviews. Ratings and 100,000 reviews.
Oh my God.
I'll read the reviews from our friends because I agree with a lot of them.
Okay.
Okay, Samantha, our friend on Goodreads, gave it 3 stars.
Okay.
My tummy's growling again. I was really feeling a 4 for this up until the last like 150 pages.
Same.
Yep.
There was so much unnecessary banging, and it wasn't even good spice. All of the scenes toward the ends felt like a copy and paste, which is why I
Yeah.
was
You
like,
said it was like boring sex.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
but I did enjoy the story.
Okay.
Same. Ashley, 5-star. I can't believe I waited so long to read this book after all the hype online. Not going to lie, when I first started to read the book, I was kind of sad Ryan wasn't going to be the love interest because I liked how their relationship was. Once I got to go know Nate, I loved him. However, I was sad that Ryan disappeared about halfway through the book. He comes back in whatever right
Oh, so
move.
it's a series.
But Ryan comes back in a different series.
Ryan Shea. He comes
Ryan
back
Shea.
in the right move.
If we can just make that up. I don't think
Okay.
This is post 9/11.
there's Maple Hills series. I know that there was a lot of stuff being like Henry got a book.
Okay.
And then I don't know what the other one is, if it's anybody even in this book or if it's someone that I just don't remember from the book.
I love it.
Who knows? There's no way to know.
There's no way to know.
Henry was amazing and possibly my favorite character. I loved watching Nate and Stassi's relationship grow. I appreciate the mental health rep as well as the thought of the execution that it was good. It was Stassi's actions were sometimes bratty, which could be mildly annoying. But I loved how well she communicated. It was refreshing given how often the miscommunication conflict is used, which is such a frustrating issue given that it is so avoidable. Also, Stassi's naivete about Aaron's behavior was annoying, but at times understandable since she wanted to give him the benefit of a doubt. I feel like the author could have explained Aaron's behavior more, like did he have romantic feelings for Stassi or did he just feel possessive and wanted to control her? I also wish we had a bit more of an epilogue, but overall felt like it was an amazing story.
Yeah.
Same. That's why we're friends.
I feel like the same way like she's like controlling about her life, he probably just roped her into that also.
Discipline.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's that
like
we
you're
have to
an
be
extension
connected.
of me, and
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
just wanted to control that. And he just sounds like a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Fucking asshole. Taylor, I don't need to read all this stuff of it, but overall cute story, 2 emotionally intelligent main characters. There was honesty, and the miscommunication trope was far away from this book. Everybody was like, I'm so glad there's no miscommunication in this. Cute book, simple story with hella spice. I'm into it. They said something about Nate very much seems like a yes man. I agree. Jamie, 5 stars. I thought this was an absolutely adorable book, and I loved the communication and the mass amount of love, and no miscommunication trope was top tier. Every one of our friends was like,
just like, it didn't piss me off.
Yeah. Loved this. Sarah said, love this. Finish it in one day because I couldn't put it down. Great college romance, great storylines, and spicy sex scenes.
Spicy.
True. Spicy. Lauren, my new favorite romance book, 5 stars. Jordan, 5 stars. Falling in love with Nathan was extremely easy to do. True. Absolutely adorable relationship from start to finish. Julia with a smiley face, 4 star. I don't care. It was a cute book, and I'm not sure why people hate this so much.
Yeah, I don't care.
I don't care. And as a woman who has 3 boy roommates, some of this is so real. J9 Carol, 4 stars. Got a little bored towards the 3rd quarter of the book, same.
Yep.
But overall, a fun, spicy read. Spicy price, overall very sweet. Fun to see the change in their relationships. Stephanie, 2 star. Way too long, kind of boring. Almost couldn't get through it.
Yeah. I have a question.
Yeah.
What is that paper that you printed on? Cardstock invitation,
like resume paper. That we had.
That's like the fancy.
I think that Jeff got it to print like a letter out.
Yeah.
For Millie for college, and so we're like, it's only. I mean,
it's celebratory because it's our birthday.
Yeah. Well, and you can tell that I do better without technology, as I've only had.
That's why I always have my baby bopper.
Yeah. We got a lot of people. Oh, God, we still have all of it. Love the side characters so much. I really liked how they touched on the issue with the main character and made sure it was being addressed without being done with just a throwaway, which I think was like her anxiety, her eating stuff. Like, so they touched on it enough without it being so much or getting
the whole premise of the book.
Mixed up.
Yeah.
1-star reviews.
You got some? All right.
I do. Sophie, this book would have been better if all the characters died.
See, that's what you want in books is they're all dead and now we have to figure out why.
Yeah.
Who killed them?
There were a lot of reviews that were just hating, which I was like, this just isn't fun.
I think that kind of happens when a book is like so popular.
Everybody was like, I'm never trusting the book talk girlies. Fuck this. There was one that said, I'm only going to trust the like the dark content girls, like where they were like, Addie said, waste of paper, like, hello, we're in a climate crisis.
And this is why.
Hello. That other Nick, it took me so fucking long to finish this book. It's boring as fuck. Y'all lied. And the fact that all the hockey players see her as a fucking goddess, barf emoji. All of that, they were like, we love Stas. We care about Stas. They were watching her competition on the TV show. Like, they were all like, she's amazing.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Nobody's like friends of your boyfriend are like.
Have you seen that TikTok though? Of I don't know what it is, but I think he is a professional football player. I could be lying to you guys right now, but his
Travis
wife.
Kelce?
Who? Anyway, he is watching his wife, who I think is running. I think she, but like, yeah. And then he's like, let's go, Mel. And he's like getting like really fucking pumped. And everyone in the room is like going crazy with him. Like, that's cute.
That's true. I guess it was the Olympics. But when it's like college figures, I mean, I don't know.
They're in high school.
Yeah.
That's true. The review that I liked the most, and I won't read all of it, is actually from our subreddit. It was from the subreddit Parenting Teenagers.
Oh my God. You were scoured for her birthday once a year.
Because
She
I
goes all out.
it,
She
and
put
this
fucking
came up.
stickers everywhere. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
It said, so last night as I'm falling asleep and scrolling TikTok, a video pops up on my For You page that says something along the lines of laughing about all the parents and grandparents buying the Icebreaker book for their 12 and 13-year-olds for Christmas and showed the cover.
So innocent. It looks really like cute.
Yep. I bought this book for my 13, almost 14-year-old daughter for Christmas.
Congratulations,
Yay!
girl.
Oh my God.
This is, yep.
She said a friend of hers read it and said it's really good.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
She was like, I read it and it was mid.
Yeah, she was like. And so it goes into where it's like, oh, I can't believe that my kid read this. I think my life would have been probably gone a little bit differently and better if I had read something like this at that age.
Well,
because
I don't know. Mine didn't. But also I ended up here with you, so it went great.
Yeah. So anyway, she's like, it's my own fault, whatever. But I thought that was hilarious. The TLDR is Bot Daughter, a hardcore romance novel disguised as a teen romance book. So again, the cover looks like a.
It looks
It's
very sweet.
Very sweet.
It
And
looks
even the
very
back-
sweet.
It looks rom-com, not.
There's stuff where
Like they should put chili peppers or the explicit CD things on them.
I was thinking about that where they were like saying something with like, oh, there should be an 18 and up warning or whatever. But,
Radar.
But then it's also like, I don't know. And then I was
Let the girl live.
Yeah,
right.
I was talking to Jeff about it. I was like, well, and Jeff was like, people have been reading these books forever. Like the body service is just like, so it's like they're burning books about like, or like banning books that have nothing like this in it.
Yeah. They're looking in the wrong places.
That is also like, maybe if we just don't like draw attention to it, the Christian right won't come after it.
Well, they could try, but good fucking luck, because all of you are hypocrites and you're reading it yourselves as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm not sorry. I take it back.
Yeah. I take my sorry back.
My takeaway is Cruel Summer is such a good fucking song.
They do have a playlist in here, and that's
they do that
one.
a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did this feel for a book for you? Did you have a good time?
I feel like I just talked for an hour and a half straight, just at you.
Yeah,
and,
every time we do an episode and we walk away going, I talked way too fucking much, and then you guys are like, that's the point, and you're like, yeah, but no.
I think it was good. I was nervous. It was a lot of work.
I think you did really good. I had a lot of fun with
so
it.
good.
Thank you. That's my hour and a half. That's my birthday present to you.
Happy birthday to us.
Happy
birthday.
Christmas.
Happy Christmas.
We did it. One whole year down.
Holy shit and
I
fuck.
can't believe it.
We've come such a long way. Holy shitting fuck, Stas.
Such a long way.
Yeah.
So come
This
such
was
a long
fun,
way.
you guys. I don't trust you ever again.
Yeah.
But like in a good way. I'm excited. Keep me on my toes.
yeah.
What the fuck are you up to?
Yeah. Well, if you liked it, let us know. Let your friends know. Even your friends that don't read. Maybe they'll like it, I'm fine. I'm here.
Emily did it.
Are you one of the 61 who's read it? Let us know. What do you think?
Yeah, you probably are. I did recognize a lot of the faces from like people that we interact with on.
Yeah.
We should have their names as like credits at the end of the episode.
Oh, I don't know how to do that, but
Imagine it. Go to our Goodreads. Become friends with us. Scroll on it.
We'll put a video on at the end of us reading it.
If you know how to do that, reach out to
Let
us.
us know. Yeah. Like and subscribe. Tell everybody at Clutch My Pearls Pod. It's our birthday, so that's your birthday present to us, is to share us. And to join our Patreon, you can get the episode a day early.
Year 2 challenge. We're going to get sponsored. I don't know what that means. Let's do it.
Yeah. Do we have any manifestations of like a wish that you want for year 2? I think it'd be fun to go to a convention.
Ooh, yeah.
As guests or as like.
Just, at a convention, you can just be like, I want a booth. And then we can be like, hey, everyone, come say hi.
Yeah. Maybe we can do one that's at Anaheim so we can go to Disneyland.
Yeah, like the anime conventions or something.
Yeah, but they have so many of these like steamy lit con or whatever.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to manifest and try to work out. We'll figure. If you know how to do that, let us know. If you want us there, let us know. If you'll come, or else it's just us and one other person. Be like, hey, what's up?
Oh my God, hi.
Hi, you're here.
They're
We're
like,
friends.
why are you here?
Wow.
Do you have any other wishes? Your birthday wish?
We can't
Just
tell.
to keep doing it. I mean, it's
Yeah.
literally been so much fun to turn something that I already love into this, and then it's fun to be doing this, but then to take it a step further and actually record it and put it out is like a whole.
We never missed a release.
It's crazy. Yeah.
One thing that Eric talked about when we first started a podcast, and I think Jeff probably did too, is that like the first few weeks are so fun because you're so excited because it's new. What happens when it's not new and it's work and you have to you have to stay on top of it and you have to like learn how to edit and you have to like figure out how to do merch and all this stuff where it's like
where you're like, oh shit, it's Sunday
there's
again.
a lot of pressure, there's a lot of stress, but like us having just taken a break because we were traveling all over the fucking place for all of these weddings, etc. really, really solidified that like I love doing this.
Yeah.
I love it because I really missed it.
Well, and it's funny too because in preparation for the weddings, I feel like we were really like doubling down and recording a lot. And I feel like it was definitely like a test of that, you know?
We're in a marathon.
Yeah.
But we also, like I said, we never miss, and it was the same. There was like, if you can do one episode, you can do 10. If you can do 10, you can do 20. And now we did it a year. So if we can do it a year, hopefully we can do it more.
Yeah.
Yay.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here. Thanks for getting us to a year, keeping us alive for a year. Yay.
Like
See
a
you
little
next year.
house plant.
Yeah. Ooh. If you're on our Patreon, see you Monday. For everyone else, we'll see you next Tuesday. Bye.
See Emily in a year.
Happy birthday. Okay, bye.